Hello, today I'll be doing a video on Black Box. A man who lost his wife and memory in an accident slowly tries to put his life back together with the help of a doctor through hypnosis. I didn't like it right away. It reminded me too much of the movie Get Out. Eventually, I did like where the story was going. It has great mystery and creepy imagery. Although most of what it does display are stuff you've already seen in other movies, it still manages to keep it somewhat fresh and entertaining, regardless of the lack of originality. It's nice to see a sci fi movie with an all black cast as well, and the ending does open itself to a sequel, which is something I would definitely watch. This is a minor spoiler, so if you haven't seen the movie, you can stop the video right here. But the reason why this is kind of a ripoff of Get Out is because it's basically the same story, but what if you got a version of the movie where you see what goes on in the actual body, minus the racial aspect? At first, I was surprised that Jordan Peele didn't sue the crap out of the creators of this, but I guess because the film Get Out was a part of Blumhouse, it was fair game. My favorite character was Lillian, played by Felicia Rashad. I think she gives an amazing performance and she is so underrated and deserves so much more work. One major problem I had was the constant colorism throughout. It was a huge eyesore. Why are all the women 20 shades lighter than all the men? They really had this dark skinned man have a biracial looking daughter with a medium brown skinned black woman with 4B hair. There were actually two dark skinned men in this, and both of them had biracial daughters, and I thought that was absolutely ridiculous. And both of their wives were lighter than them. Even black women who were minor characters were light skinned as well, and it was so obvious that it was hard to ignore. It was beyond disrespectful. Like, what type of colorist fantasy was that? They really hate displaying black families. Shout out to the two white producers and the one white casting director. I am not surprised at all. Overall, I give this a 5 out of 10. I probably would have given it a 6.5 out of 10 if it wasn't for the colorism, but entertainment wise, I'll still give it a 5. I'm actually starting to rethink if I should no longer support Blumhouse. They either lock dark skinned black women out completely or they hire biracial tethereds